Alright guys, we got another short video about Raid. First of all, big shout out to them for supporting the channel here. Another sponsored video, super happy, allows us to of course get all the other content out here too. But with Raid we actually talked recently about the Turtle Corporation that they had, the partnership where you could get the turtles as champions, and right now they're absolutely knocking it out of the park because they have moved into the next franchise. So now we're talking Alien versus Predator. And I gotta admit that when it comes to Alien Badlands, not really the biggest fan, don't think I'm gonna watch the series, but especially the OG content, Alien 1, Alien 2, and of course Predator, that one I absolutely love. And the cool thing right now is that you can actually get one of those guys, namely the Xenomorph, for free just by logging into the game. And I released a video just a couple of weeks back where I talked about new beginners that want to test the game out and want to have a shot, that are actually with Plarium got a code through which you can create an account and you get several champions for free. And I alluded already in the video and then in the comments to how well that was received. So Reddit actually picked up that link and they created a thread and they said, like, guys, this is insane what kind of package was put together by this guy, because I was able to pick absolute S-tier champions that help you with the early game content. Raid is all about going through certain dungeons, trying to get sets and artifacts for your champions, and then break through more and more challenging content as you progress. But especially in the early stages, you need to kind of focus on certain areas in order to get better. And all of the champions that I put together for this were absolutely S-tier in those areas, and you can still do that. So I'm going to put all of the links and the information into the description of the video. But in addition to that, you now get also the Xenomorph for free just by logging into the game, which is absolutely awesome because it's a really cool champion. They knock the aesthetics out of the park. We can take a look at it in just a moment, but it's also someone that really helps you with a lot of the most important content that you actually have in the game. So the Xenomorph is an attack-based champion. It's a legendary that you can get. I'm not going to go over all of the details with the skills, but suffice it to say that you are basically operating a lot with poisons that you're applying to the opponent. That's particularly important when you're talking about something like the clan boss. And I know that some people might not really be familiar with the game yet, but clan boss is one of your main sources for shards and for books, so something that you should really invest to early on. And this is something where he really helps a lot. So not only are the aesthetics great, but then we have also the Predator. But just like with all of the franchises they're working with right now, you get a lot of really cool stuff here. So once again, if you've missed the last video, if you've been at any point curious about the game itself, and you're thinking, okay, heard a lot about it, some good, some bad, what is the game actually about? I've played the game for years. For, I think, in total 5 years now, and I personally like it. It's absolutely a gacha game. You have a pay-to-win factor, but you have to actually not engage into that too much. There's a lot of PvE content where pay-to-win plays zero role whatsoever. I have also 2 additional free-to-play accounts that I've been playing for quite some time, and it's a time killer game. So if you have an esports game, like let's say for example Heroes that you play quite a lot, but you also want something to relax on the couch a little bit with your phone, or to play when you're traveling, when you're commuting in the morning. For me personally, this is actually a really good one. I tried several ones over the years. I think the content and the way that the game is designed is really fun. They have a lot of cool stuff in there as well. They keep up the content they push out. They have always new franchises, new cool ideas that they come in with. We had the Turtles just recently that people could play. Now we have Alien vs Predator. So if you're looking for a gacha game that you want to test out a little bit, one catch 'em all Pokemon style thing, then this is honestly, in my personal opinion, one of the best. So, and again, absolutely no sellout move here. I've played the game, as I said, for ages myself. So if you at any point were curious, this is really the moment to check it out. You can still use the link and the promo code that I have in the description that gives you multiple champions that are absolutely S-tier at the beginning of the game and help you to progress insanely quickly. And then you have on top of that also now the Alien vs Predator event where you get the Xenomorph for free just by logging in a couple of days. So it doesn't get easier than that to start the game and really skip a lot of the early game to get straight into the middle. So make sure to check that out. I also have a couple of videos linked in the description if you're not familiar with Raid yet, that will help you to just avoid some of the typical beginner mistakes and help you to progress your account a lot faster. I've done a couple of account takeovers just recently where I looked at other people's account, and it's actually a little bit crazy how many people still get essentials wrong. So Raid is a lot about knowledge, as you might know if you played similar games in the past. But if you want to check it out, browse through a couple of the videos, have a look. And again, I can only just say once more, if you ever wanted to try the game out, this is really the moment. You get a ton of legendary champions for free right now through my link, through the promo code, and then obviously also the Xenomorph right here. So again, fantastic franchise, super happy about it, and I hope that you are going to check the game out. Drop a comment in the comment section if you have any question on it. I'm happy to answer them, as many as I can. If you need a little bit of help, I'm here for that. And thank you very much for watching the video, and I see you guys in the next one.